And we're just about ready to start today's game right here on this Sunday afternoon, LGQV versus Montreal 67. We're here at the McGill Molson Stadium, right here at Premiership de Montreal of the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. At the center, you have Libyan referee Ahmad Talalamadi. First official on the first linesman is Igor Harkshu from Belarus, Killian Martin, Canadian second official, and at the fourth official duties is Louis-Philippe Francou, Canadian official. Players are slowly getting in to the field and some exiting. Nice little crowd here this afternoon. Predominantly here to support the LGQV guys, les gens qui vivent. That's what they stand for. The guys who live, or rather have a good time. Watch out for Captain Daudelin, wearing number 27 today. An excellent midfielder, quite versatile. Can play in goal as well as an attack. LGQV has been in this league now for roughly 7 seasons. And they fared fairly well. The team has struggled of late. They've played almost the full season. They just actually played this past Thursday, and here we are on Sunday afternoon, just a couple of days rest. LGQV has been struggling this season, sitting relatively at the bottom of the standings. So has Montreal 67, which is a brand new expansion team. New entrant into this year's Premiership division, and they've been really at the bottom. Both of these teams have struggled of late. Of course, LGQV has more experience. Some good talent on both squads. Of course, veterans on the LGQV side. Players that have played together for several years and who know each other rather well. On the Montreal 67 side, head up by 2 young lads with a concept of building something new, and they've done fairly well. Although still waiting to get onto those points. Points are definitely important to make the top 4 of the Premiership. But of course, we're coming very close to the end of the season. We're already 15th of August. And the season was started late. We started on the 22nd of June. Coming off of the COVID quarantine. Government gave us the green light to move ahead and to start playing again. In order to fit a full 14-game season, teams had to sacrifice and play. Some of them had to play twice a week. Case in point for LGQV this week, where they played just a few days ago on Thursday and now here on this fine Sunday afternoon. It's a nice sunshine here today at the McGill Molson Stadium at the Premiership Division. We have a nice opportunity here for Montreal 67 up on top of the left side, looking for the cross in. And nothing's there. LGQV defense is relatively good, of course, when everybody is present and healthy. Their goalie, new for this season, has also played very well. LGQV now back up on Montreal 67. 67 now with an opportunity. Here's a shot on net, and just reflected off of the defense, and it'll go out for a 67 throw-in. You're watching the Premiership de Montreal. New branding this year. Division of the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. Has been playing here at Molson since 2008. Premiership started in 2009. In the incarnation of a 7-a-side, and here in the summer we play 11-a-side. So Premiership continues into the winter months to play a 7-on-7 indoor championship. Get in touch with the league to find out if your team can play and qualify. Keep track of all our games here at Premiership Soccer right here on our YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell so that way you can get all the latest updates. Oh, here's a nice little lob on the right side. Looking for the cross in. Here's a shot on net. And missed, but another attempt right here, right now. And it's gone out. It's gone out, but LGQV still on the ball. Looking for a way back in. Possible turnover now. Ball still playing right up at the center, and now turned over to 67. Opportunity for a quick turnaround. Nice little lob for their striker, but the defense is there first, and they will shut that down. Players of note on this team, of course, is Alexis Daudelin. He's playing with his brother. And, of course, the Baroni brothers. They're there. And, of course, head coach is Baroni Sr. Dad is on the sidelines watching the sons play, and the rest of the lads as well. It's a corner kick now for 67. A chance to capitalize on this. Hopefully they can convert that ball. Nice little lob right there, right on the head. Well placed, but just simply not enough. And it is a foul, as Libyan referee has just indicated. And a free kick for LGQV. A nice clear, heading it down to the center side. 67 is going to take access to it, number 0. Always found that a little special to have the number 0. Of course, it doesn't mean anything. Number is just a number. And the number 0 or 0 can simply mean the letter O. Could easily be for a name. It's out for another corner kick now. Little word from our sponsors, of course. Pizza.ca, always fresh. You can place your pizza order right online. Here comes the drop. And well placed, but simply not enough. And it's just going to go out for another corner kick. Playing it short, trying to get that set up here at the center side. A shot on net. Deflects off of the defense. LGQV will clear that ball. And it's out once again for a 67 throw-in. Of course, our other sponsor, Vio.co, an automated AI-driven camera. As you can see, there are no cameramans bringing in the images of today's game. Little green box sits on top of a 3.5 meter tripod and just films away. Out for another throw-in on 67 side. A nice little crew here out today at the Molson Stadium. Here comes the kick. Back up to the kicker. Sent back in. Shot on net, but obviously not with enough power. Well picked up by the keeper, and he's going to clear it up to Lebrec. Back to Alexis. Now switch over onto the other side, number 12. Alexis now on the ball. Back up again. Oh, nice little intervention there. Good way to stay in the game. 27 now, Alexei back up. Oh, nice little opportunity here. Switching it over to Vlad. But 67 quickly on top of that ball. 67 is wearing the white kits. All white. White top, white shorts, and white socks. While LGQV wearing an all black kit. Black top, black shorts, and black socks. Easy to distinguish, as you can clearly see LGQV running from left to right on your screen, while Montreal 67 running from right to left. Oh, and he's gone down, and that's going to be a foul. Lively crowd today. You can clearly hear them shouting and encouraging the lads. And the ball is going to drop in. Vlad is on top of that ball first. But that ball is going to clear. And it will be going out for a LGQV throw-in. You can clearly see the two captains or the two managers of the team. Edris wearing the orange bib. And of course Anthony wearing a gray t-shirt on the side of the bench. Canadian Corporate Soccer League has been around now for 15 years here in the city and is a proud member of the International Federation of Corporate Football. The league started out predominantly being a corporate league, and of course over the years it has expanded. And the Premiership is just one of the many examples of how a league can flourish and evolve. Over 21,000 players have come through the league. 3,000 of them have come through the Premiership division. Seems like we're having some contrast issues on the camera. A lot of it is playing on the basis of the sunlight directly into the lens of our VO AI camera. LGQV on top of that ball, on top of the left side, looking for a play. Alexei now on top of the ball, number 27. Going to try to get in a bit further away from the defense. And whistle has just been blown for an offside. First assistant Igor Harkshu from Belarus has indicated an offside call. Luis on top of that ball. Alexei with a great little tackle there, but not enough to stop the offense. A nice shot on net, directly into the hands of the keeper. And he's going to have an easy time to clear that ball. This is Robert McCafferty here on the commentary this afternoon. Pleasure to be here amongst you, and glad to be up here at the booth, looking down onto this excellent, fine afternoon, Sunday afternoon here at the McGill Molson Stadium. Another little attempt by 67. 67 has been playing fairly well so far these first 15 minutes. Aggressive on top of the ball and making sure to get access to it as quickly as they can. Possession has been almost even. Nice little shot on top of the left side. Keeper is coming out. That's Santiago, the keeper. And a huge shot way above the keeper's head, to the pleasure of the keeper Santiago. Pizza.ca is today's sponsor. Always fresh. You can order your pizza directly online. 67 with an opportunity here, but right into the hands of LGQV. LGQV would play that ball up, overturned by number 18. 18 plays it up back to the defense. Defense is going to look for a cross. Unfortunately, mistake here, and hands over the ball. Foul looks like, and the whistle is called and given to the 67 advantage. Looks like Talal Ahmadi from Libya saw something different than what we are seeing up here from the booth. Ball is kicked and sunk onto the right side, and it will go out for an LGQV throw-in. Nice throw-in. Right up into the hands of Vlad, and Vlad kicks that one out for LGQV, for rather 67 to throw that ball back in. Vlad wearing the classic 99, has been his number for quite a number of years. Here's a shot on net, deflection. LGQV manages to clear that ball fairly well, and it looks like it's going to go out for a 67 throw-in. Little indecision there on the throw-in, and a turnover. Good piece of tackling there, and Vlad is now back up on top of that one. Quick touch and go here. 18 with a good little fancy footwork and trying to get out of a sticky situation. Not enough, and a nice counter opportunity, but missed. LGQV now recouping on the back side. Looking for a switch. It's going to switch it up top to the left. Looks like the spectators are also a part of the coaching staff here. Constantly screaming out to midfielder Alexi, telling all the players to just hand the ball to him. He might as well just drive the team. Give him the keys. And of course, we all know that a classic game of football cannot be played by one person. It's a collective effort, and LGQV is going to make all the collective efforts possible to gain those points that they so need. And same thing for Montreal 67, looking for their victory. Here comes Alexi 27, moving up on the right side. Nice cross right into the hands of the keeper Santiago. First on that ball, back up to LGQV. Alexi now on top of that. Back up to the 12, back up to Alexi. Alexi's going to look up. Vlad is open, and he's going to move that ball up right into the 67 defense. And Vlad is the first one on top of that one. And that ball is now being cleared. Ball is still just now touched the ground after heading from one player to the next. Here's a nice opportunity for their number 10. An open shot, but he preferred to pass on to his players and completely fumbled that one. Disappointing on the LGQV side. They had a good opportunity with few defensemen there, but they wasted that opportunity and gave that ball up. Crossing over deep, and not enough for Luis of 67 to get access to that ball. Will be a LGQV throw-in. Interesting when you're watching this from up here, the McGill Molson Stadium, home of the Montreal Alouettes of the Canadian Football League. This stadium can house 24,000 fans, but of course when just a few sit in, the echo becomes great. And of course you can hear the echo ricocheting throughout the stadium, regardless of what part you are. A handball there, as we saw the number 9 touch it on the 67 side, and LGQV will be in scoring position up on top of the 30-yard line, and they're going to look to capitalize on this defensive error. Ball is going to drop. Nice little high foot there, but ball cleared clear across the field, and the keeper of LGQV will come out of his crease and send that ball back up. Number 12 on possession, looking for Vlad, and he turns it over back to the 67 squad. They're going to now look for a quick counterattack. A nice little cross there, and just simply player simply not fast enough to get access to a very, very nice position ball. It'll go out for a goal kick. "21 minutes into the game so far. Still 0-0. Both teams have struggled this season to score goals. And of course, that's precisely what we need in order for us to move ahead and get those 3 points up on the table. LGQV now on top of the ball. Nice little lob. Quick send over. And a foul called in favor of LGQV. LGQV now plays the ball up to Vlad. Vlad's got possession. He's going to look for the midfielders. Alexi on top of that ball. Oh, a foul there. And rightfully so. Libyan referee whistles to indicate tripping there. And once again, LGQV finds themselves in an interesting position with an ability to create a play. Up on the 55th, or rather 45th yard line. And the ball now being played, sent up deep. Alexi on top of that ball. .67 now with a counter opportunity. He's going to try to capitalize on this quick. A nice open opportunity. He's alone and unfortunately completely muffles that ball. Number 18 with an opportunity. Yes, sir, and he scores. A good turnaround for Montreal 67 and gets their first point up on the 24th minute of play. Excellent, excellent opportunity. Let's take a look at that replay. After the fielder missed his shot, gets picked up by the midfielder, and of course capitalizes it. That's number 8 rather, who gets it past the LGQV keeper. 1-0 now. And a good way to start for Montreal 67. Good way to get a little boost. Of course, that should drive LGQV to be able to equalize. Still very early in the game, so it's still anybody's game. LGQV on top of that ball, switching over on top of the left side. Thomas on top of that ball. Nice little cross over to number 7, but simply too hard and too fast, with the player simply not being able to catch up to it on time. LGQV still trying to get a play going. Header for number 7. Trying to recoup that. Players are being cooped up all in one spot. Very poor communication there from the LGQV side. 12 back on top of the ball. And the ball crossed over to the top of your screen for Lebrec to get access to it. That's veteran Charles Lebrec, who's been playing on this squad for the past 8 years. Oh, and he's pushed down to the ground. Referee doesn't think it's a foul, so play will continue. 12 now back on top of the ball. Little fumble there and over onto the 27, but the LGQV defense will be there first. Sweeper now on top of that ball. LGQV still holding on. Traditionally, the league would conclude on the 15th of August. But as we had started late in the season, the McGill students are still not yet ready to come back to university. And so Premiership de Montreal will take advantage and keep playing until they're ready. Ball moving around nicely. Possibility there. That simply rolls past Santiago. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. .67 is going to place the ball and get that play going again. Absent from today's lineup is Xavier Brunet, the team's natural sweeper. And the ball is out for a 67 throw-in. Ball sinks in. Alexi on top of that ball. Opportunity now. LGQV. LGQV now. Oh, a nice little turnover now. Opportunity to capitalize on that defensive error and not enough power. Keeper will scoop up that ball and throw it over to the other side, but it's intercepted once again by 67 with a nice little loop in. Can they recoup into the box? LGQV takes over and is going to clear that ball up to the center side. Now a counter opportunity now. Going to play the ball in for Alexi. Looking for that cross and just wide on net. And it'll fly back away from Santiago. And it'll be out for a 67 kick in. Almost 30 minutes of play so far. And Montreal 67 sits 1 goal up. And there's the ball being played. .67. Back up on LGQV. LGQV number 12 now playing it. Playing it up. Looking for that way in, but just off of the nice little scissor kick there to clear the ball by 67. Lebrec back on top of that ball, going up, but overturned by the 67 defense. Long ball in. LGQV, Lebrec on top of that ball. Good way to tackle, good way to hustle. Turned over and sent right into the arms of the LGQV defense, and they're going to look to cross the side, back over on the right, back up to Alexi. And Alexi's going to try to play that ball forward to Vlad. Number 10 on top of that ball. Turned over now to 67. Nice counter opportunity. Good little slide tackle there to recoup the ball. And Lebrec tries to save it, but just not enough strength to get access to it for a 67 throw-in. You're watching the Premiership de Montreal here at the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. We're at the McGill-Molson Stadium. This is the home of the Montreal Alouettes of the Canadian Football League. And of course, as our cameras will start panning over to the left side of your screen, you will be able to see the world-famous Montreal Neurological Institute, which is housed here at the McGill University campus. We are right smack downtown heart of Montreal. The Mount Royal is right behind the south stands. Alexi now back to Vlad. Alexi again. Vlad on top of the ball, moving up on top of the left side. Turnover, 67. Looks like a foul there, but referee won't have any of that. Brett back on top of the ball, loses it. Will be picked up by the attacking side and turned over to LGQV's defense and then moved up. Here's a nice counter opportunity. Alexi's moving in nicely. Looks like a foul. It's going to be played on. Ricochets just off of the defense, out for a corner kick. Corner kick's going to be set up there. And the ball going to sink in right into the hands of the defense. LGQV takes access to it again, takes a shot on net, and right again back up to the defense. They will clear the ball deep. LGQV defense will now start pushing that ball around, up and around the center. We'll switch over to the right side. It's going to look for another opportunity to go back in. And once again, a nice opportunity for Vlad. Can he capitalize on that? Shot on net, and yes, sir, that's a goal at the 33rd minute of play. Vladimir Baroni. Take a look at that replay. Number 12 sends that ball straight up the middle and over to Baroni, who was just waiting. And of course, he just sinks that ball right past Santiago. A great little goal for 1/3 of this game being played already. And as we get ready for the kickoff once again, we now have a tied game. Exactly what to expect from the LGQV side. Substitution will be made now at the 34th minute of play. And rightfully so, LGQV is going to send in a nice pair of fresh legs. To the delight of this crowd, it's now 1-1. And Baroni brings the team back up into the game with a 33rd minute goal. 67 now on the side. Nice little crossover. LGQV back up on the left. And look for Joseph to be open. Vlad again sending that ball through. Santiago coming out for an opportunity. And he picks up that ball very quickly to clear that ball back up to his defense. Ball moving up. And here's the ball going to sink into the middle. LGQV, nice little play there. Number 12, well played, right through the defensive legs. And once again, number 8 is there. We'll try to send that ball up. Alexi now sending that ball clear across up on top of the left side. Charles Lebrec on top of it will send it up for a breakaway for number 9. And that ball is cleared, but it'll go out for a throw-in. Cleared by 67. Back up on attack for LGQV. Number 12 for once again. Fancy footwork is going to try to move that ball past Luis. And now with a possibility with a nice cross in. Unfortunately, no one was there. Ball recouped by Alexi. And now retaken now with number 14 from the defensive side. He's going to try to send it back up. Alexi back on top of the ball. Trying to find a way in. And he's gone past Luis. Still has access to the ball. 67 with a tackle there. And that ball just goes out, rolls out, but it will be a LGQV throw-in. Alexi now a nice strong throw-in right up to the middle side. Number 8 can take a shot. Will he be able to do it? No. Sends it up to his number 9. And there's a shot on net right into Santiago's hands. And just in time to recoup the rebound. He's just going to wait and hold that ball until he can clear it. Poor little clear there. Had an opportunity to send that ball deep. His defense is going to try to do the same. And fortunately not. He's just going to play it short. Here it comes. Giving time for his players to get into position. But LGQV back on top of the ball. And once again, it's going to drop into LGQV territory. The keeper is right there at the top of his box to collect. And he's going to change sides. Opportunity now for number 7. Here he is. LGQV now still with the ball. Moving it around. Lebrec back up to number 10. Glad getting into position. Players down. But quickly back up on his feet. 67 is going to move that ball. Try to reposition it. Try to get back that 1-goal lead. They're going to have a hard time with a team like LGQV. Here's a nice opportunity, nice cross, and sunk deep into the corner, right past Santiago. Number 9 came in as a substitute just 4 minutes ago, and he's done his job very nicely. Thank you very much. Take a look at this replay up on top of the left side, playing the ball right past the defense, and just sinks that ball past Santiago's head, and right into the deep pocket of the right lower side. Nice little goal, and a great way to go into the 40th minute of play. LGQV now is up by a goal. Interesting how a quick 40 minutes can change the fortunes of a team. 67 was looking for their points, and of course now find themselves, while they were up by 1 goal, they now find themselves down by a goal. So they will definitely have their work cut out for them. Try to get back up into a leading position. 67 now on top of that ball, moving it slowly over LGQV. 67 again. Turnovers are back and forth. Alexi back on that ball. up on top of the left side. And now it's being sunk into the defensive side. LGQV with the ball back up on the left. Again, we'll try to play it up, looking for an opportunity. And looks like that ball is out. Nice deep throw in. '67, sunk in deep. Keeper took his sweet time there to pick up the ball. He's trying to buy time for his players to position themselves to pick up that ball, and he cleared it up. And LGQV in still possession, but now gives it up. Sent way back deep to the LGQV defense. And he's going to try to kick that ball up to the number 12. 12, quite a versatile little player there. And sends that ball up on the right side. And now right into the hands of Luis, number 6. He's got access, but once again, turnover. Ball sent up, nice and deep. Oh, here's another opportunity. And yes, already a 2-second goal in just a few minutes. What damage has this young lad brought, the number 9, from the 34th minute to the 42nd. Take a look at this deep, long ball. The defense is nowhere to be found. And number 9 simply just lobs that ball right over Santiago's head and in for his second goal, to the displeasure of Santiago for him kicking the ball into the net. A little act of poor sportsmanship there, but a very nice little way for LGQV to recoup quite nicely. Already 4 goals into this game. We're heading into the midway of the game. And number 9, after just a simple 8 minutes into the game, has already caused the damage he needed. LGQV now enjoying a 2-goal lead. 67 back up to Luis, number 6. And the ball just wide, but turned over again to LGQV. Seems like 67 defense is simply not there today. Vlad with a nice opportunity. Defense once again is not there. And he's just going to look for a cross in. Oh, and just missed number 9 for his opportunity for a hat-trick today. That goes way out to recoup by the 67 team. And they're going to look to play that ball in. Nice little footwork there, nice touch and go. Number 12 now moving the ball up past the defense. Defense is doing a terrible job today. Nice little opportunity just off of the hands of Santiago. They're definitely giving him some work to do. And it looks like Santiago is simply not happy today. Giving up 3 goals in 40 minutes can cause some damage. Seems like to have kicked a water bottle away and refused to get access to that ball, given the fact that it's a corner kick. Idris, number 10, one of the coaches of the 67 team, is getting in his warm-ups because he's going to be coming in shortly. Last minute before the half. Ball sinks in. Ricochets out. And still being played by LGQV. And the ball now sinks. Vladimir on top of that ball. Going to try to play with his feet. Number 9 once again. Can he do it? Here's another shot on net. Way over. And just above the head of Santiago. Out for a goal kick. Looks like the young number 9 is going to be looking for every opportunity in the second half to score his 3rd goal and get that infamous triple play there. Hat trick is where we want it to be. Santiago is going to be clearing that ball. And there's the halftime whistle. So at the half, LGQV now up by 2 goals, 3-1. You're watching the Premiership division of the Canadian Corporate Soccer League right here at the McGill Molson Stadium. And here we are ready for the second half. LGQV up by 1. We've now switched sides. Idris, the team captain, is now up. Robert McCafferty here on the commentary. Pleasure to be here with you today, of course, as always. Giving you the play-by-play here on top of the Sky booth with a pretty nice view of the field. LGQV Idris is going to try to make some changes here and try to bring some fresh legs onto the pitch and get some goals in. Just over the head of the goalie, and that is going to go out for a goal kick. We're here at the Molson Stadium with our sponsors pizza.ca, always fresh. Go ahead and order your pizza tonight directly online. And of course from our camera, automated AI camera, vo.ca. Don't forget to follow all the action here. Nice opportunity, nice cross, just out for a goal kick. You can follow all the action here at Premiership Soccer. Click the like button, subscribe to our videos, to our page, and of course don't forget to hit the little bell so you can get all the latest updates every time a new video is posted. Ball now kicked. LGQV plays it into the middle. Alexi's there. Oh, just in, but the referee doesn't think so. Looks like the ball was in rather than out. Belarusian referee thinks otherwise, and his flag has gone up. Throw in now for 67, ironically by the number 67. Good number to have on this team. Nice cross in, and flag has been put up by the referee for a 67 foul in a rather dangerous position. Opportunity here to score, assuming that the 67 team can capitalize on this error and get that game slightly closer to a 1 goal differential rather than 2 at the present time. Wall has been set up. Whistle is just about ready. Here it is. Ball is way too high and completely off mark for a LGQV kick-in. Fans here are trying to get some momentum going with rhythmic clapping. It's a good little crowd here for a Sunday. Here they come again. LGQV once again. And the ball is just gone out for a offside. 67 recoups that ball. Almost 50 minutes in, we have a 3-1 game in favor of LGQV here at the Premiership de Montreal, division of the Canadian Corporate Soccer League at the McGill Molson Stadium. Number 18 with fancy footwork once again. Ball being played up. LGQV with access. Ball moving around nicely. And a nice cross over to the opposite side of the field. Can he get there on time? There's the number 9. He's going to be looking for his hat trick tonight. Can he do it? Looking for an opportunity. Idris is there. Ball is out. And looks like an LGQV throw-in. LGQV clear. Montreal 67 clears that ball, and a whistle has been blown for a foul. Looks like it was a handball. 67 now with the opportunity to clear that ball deep. Going to give some time for the players to position themselves, and here goes that ball deep into the zone, into LGQV defense. Little header there, up on top of the left side. Back up to their keeper. Keeper going to move that ball around. That ball is going to sink in. And here's a nice throw in. There's LGQV now up there. Opportunity to move that ball deeper in. Here's an opportunity to cross. And just slightly missed. Number 9 had his opportunity there to get his hat trick and just missed it wide, unfortunately. But still with an opportunity here at the 52nd minute of play. LGQV has access to the ball for a throw-in deep into the 67 side. Nice long throw-in. Ball played. Number 18 of 67 clears that ball up, but the defense is there to recoup. And they're going to look for switching sides there before getting too much pressure from the 67 side. And ball was just ricocheted off of the 67 player for a throw-in. Advantage LGQV looking at switching sides up on top of the left side. Alexi now on top of it. Very versatile. He's gone from the attack to the defense to the mid. He's played in nets. What job has he not done? Number 8 with the ball on 67. He moves the ball fairly well over to Idris. Idris looking for an opportunity now. Can he switch it over back up to number 8? He's our goal scorer for the 67 side. LGQV, Lebrec on top of it. Here's again up to the number 9. Can he move the ball up? Moving up to number 8. And turnover once again. Nice long ball. And of course the LGQV keeper there ready to recoup that ball instantaneously. Clears that ball to his top left side. Switching side, LGQV. Back up on the middle. And now sunk in. Here's the number 9 again. Can he do it? Oh, but just missed just wide. Oh, Santiago's there to recoup, and nice save. Number 9 is going to eventually have to get that ball in order to get his hat trick. But he has come fairly close at least twice. What damage has this young lad done to the 67 side so far? Number 9 again. Switching sides. And just out for a throw-in. And it looks like a substitution is going to be done here at the 55th minute of play. Vladimir Baroni, our goal scorer, is now back in the game. He has sat out to take a little break. LGQV. Oh, tackle there. And just goes out once again for an LGQV throw-in. LGQV is sitting in 7th place right now, while Montreal 67 sitting at the bottom of the cellar at number 8 out of an 8-team division from the Premiership de Montreal. 67 on top of it. LGQV, another turnover now. LGQV back on top of it. Lebrec is going to get access it and give it to number 9. Number 9 is going to switch it over. Lebrec back on the ball. Back over to Alexi. Alexi up to his number 66, the defense. Back up to Lebrec. Nice footwork here by the LGQV team. Trying to buy time, but unfortunately, turnover now. And, oh, a nice little leg up there. Oh, a nice opportunity for the number 9. Can he get to it? And that goes clear out for corner kick. That ball just went sailing. Replacement ball is not going to get kicked in. Fourth official, Francoux, toss that ball over to Lebrec. And over to LGQV's number 9. Ball being kicked up. Way up. Just off of the head. LGQV on top of that ball right now. Looking for Wayne. Oh, a little shoving there. And 67 recoups that ball. And just goes out for an LGQV throw in. LGQV is going to look for other opportunities now to try to get that ball back in. Little confusion there. Back and forth. 67. Players down. And 67 comes up with the ball on top, but quickly turned over to the LGQV side, right up to the middle side. Going to look for an opportunity to play the ball. Tackle to the ground, but nothing is there. And nice little footwork by the 67 side. Unfortunately, a little too fast, and the ball will just simply stroll out for a LGQV throw-in. Lebrec takes that shot. LGQV. Idris on top of that ball. And he's on the floor. Whistle has been blown for a free kick. Idris is going to take that ball, putting it right on the C line or close to it. Hands it over to his player. And now the ball is going to go deep. And still being played. We played up on top of the left side. Ball running deep into the zone. Nice cross for number 9, but offside as Canadian referee Killian quickly picks up on it. .67 defense on top of that ball. A little more than 30 minutes to play. That ball is going to go deep, sinking right to Lebrec. 67 gets access to the ball first. And Lebrec back on top of the ball. Over to one of their midfielders, number 8. Number 9 getting into position fairly quickly. Back up on the middle side. Opportunity now. Number 8, 67. And the ball just goes out off of the foot of Lebrec. LGQV turnover. Adris is there. Back up to 67. 67 is going to look for an opportunity. Moving it up to Lebrec, gets access to it. Number 9 back on the ball. Sends that ball into the middle. 67 defense is there to clear. Number 8 on top of it. Now it's going to send it up on the right side. Good little fancy footwork there, but not enough for the LGQV defense. Lebrec on the ball now. Sending it to the middle. Alexi's there first. 67 takes a shot on net and just goes wide, out for a goal kick. And looks like we will have a substitution now at the 61st minute of play. Nice long clear, sinks the ball into the middle side. Number 9 is there first, moving it into their defensive side. Lebrec once again, back up to the number 9, over to the mid. Ricochets off number 67 from 67. And good piece of defensive work there, but it's going to go over his head and over for the number 9. Missed opportunity. Goalkeeper Santiago is there first. Ball cleared. .67 again now. LGQV is looking to play that ball. Vladimir is there, moving it into the middle, a bit too harsh. Santiago is there first to recoup that ball, and he's going to clear it over to his defensive side, Luis. .67. LGQV. Alexi's there, being challenged, but not enough. Up on top of the left side, and it's going to go out for an LGQV throw-in. Ball sent in, and it'll just go out. And it looks like a corner kick in favor of LGQV. And there goes the ball. It's going to sink in. Ball going up. Number 9 on that ball. And just goes out. Looks like a foul was there, but referee Amadi is just going to give a throw in. Lebrec is going to take over that ball. Alexi on top of that ball. 27. Shot on net. Oh! Looks like it went in, but I think it did. Score is already up there. Take a look at that. The nice long shot by Alexi. Now 4-1 game. Take a look at this rocket ball going right into the net and out. And linesman indicates a goal kick. Oh, it was a goal kick, not a goal. Out for a throw in now. LGQV recouping that ball. Erroneously indicated 4-1. It's actually 3-1 now for LGQV. LGQV's defense up on the middle side, moving it back up to the defense. Going to look up once again on the middle and looking it up on the right. Opportunity now to move that ball back up to the number 9. Lebrec is also there. Ball sent back up to the number 8. LGQV with access. And a nice shot over the Santiago's head, out for a goal kick. As we wait for Santiago to bring the ball back and position himself. You're watching the Premiership de Montreal here at the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. We're at the McGill-Molson Stadium, Sunday the 15th of August. Montreal 67 in white, LGQV in black. 3-1 is the score as Lebrec takes over the ball, sends it up to the number 8, crossing over to the left side. LGQV still in possession. Once again looking for that cross angle. LGQV's number 12, excellent versatile player, plays it in. Shot on net and just missed again by the number 9. An opportunity to get his hot trick, but just missed it. Almost 2/3 of this game is now played, and that number 9 is still looking for that opportunity for his 3rd goal. Very close at that. Had a really nice wide open net. Santiago clears that ball up. Back to Idris. Over to the defensive side. They're going to be looking at playing that ball. And the ball goes out for a corner kick rather. LGQV positioning this ball. Break. And a possible cross here and just kicked out wide. LGQV will pick up that ball. Look for a way to throw it in. LGQV still on top of that ball. LGQV looking for that. Here's Vlad. Vlad's got possession of the ball. He's going to try to move his way into it. Take a shot on net. Ricochets off of the defense. And I guess it never touched any of the defensemen. And it'll be just out for a goal kick. A little more than 20 minutes to go. 67 is definitely looking for a way to come back into this game. 67 needs those points if they want to move out of the cellar. Ball lands in front of the LGQV defense. Sends it up top to the left side. They're going to move that ball around, waiting for their players to get into position. '67 again. Cross in. And the ball just goes out for a 67 throw-in. As the crowd cheers on their lads. LGQV is definitely looking for this victory. LGQV back on top of the ball. 67 now with an opportunity. Trying to move the ball out of the middle and away from the defense. 67 gives up that ball. Lebrec now with it. But moves the ball right into the hands of the defense. Defense is going to look for a position. Number 8 of 67 coming up to the ball. But the defense has access to it. Well, they try to... Oh, a nice little maneuver there. Number 8 moving that ball nicely. Here's an opportunity for a goal. And unfortunately shut down by the LGQV defense. Number 9 now on top of that ball. And they're going to take their time to get the players into position. Number 8 had a good opportunity. Looks a little deflated there. Nothing to be embarrassed. A good effort is definitely always worth it. Here comes the ball. And 67 clears that ball way out. Be recouped. Pizza.ca, always fresh. Go ahead and order your pizza tonight directly online. Opportunity now for LGQV. Little shot and just rolls out for a goal kick. And cleared by Santiago right up to his offensive side, but turned over to Alexi and the boys. LGQV now recuperating. Here's an opportunity now for a possible shot on net. 66. Alexi has dropped back to the defensive side. And a nice long ball all the way up to number 9, Joseph, but simply not enough. And we will have a substitution now at the 73rd minute of play. Looks like Joseph, number 9, is going to be taking a break. He's coming out of the pitch, and he's going to be replaced by the number 20. '67 ricochets off, and looks like it just goes out in time for a 67 throw-in. Opportunity now, but just missed it. Alexi dropped on the defensive side. He's playing back. Clears the ball up on top of the left side. '67 now looking for that opportunity. A nice wide open Lebrec is there, but he's pushed over to the side 27 of 67. Oh, fumbles the ball. Good little clear and takeover. Number 20, the newest entrant on the LGQV, has access to the ball. Just misses it. Number 8 now has access. Number 7 is going to look for an opportunity. Can he take that shot? Oh, and just turns it over to the defense. Lebrec on top of the ball. Vladimir now in the middle. And they're going to look for a very quick counterattack. Oh, Vladimir has gone right through the defensive line. No challenge there. And the ball just goes out for a 67, rather a LGQV throw-in. 75th minute of play. Ball played 67 on top of that. Sent straight into the hands of LGQV. Here's a nice cross for number 8. Can he capitalize on that? And nothing there. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick, and that kick is going to be taken, sent in over to Vlad, but whistle has already been blown. Seems like it hit his hand. Crossed over to the number 8 of 67. Little pushing there. Lebrec gets access to the ball first. Oh, and it was given to LGQV as it hit number 8 going out. LGQV switching sides up on top of the left side. Back up. Alexei sending that ball deep into the 67 zone. Defense is there to try to recoup that ball. And taken over nicely by LGQV. Little shove there. And of course kicks out for a corner kick. That defense has been quite poor here. I'm quite surprised on some of the plays here. 67 has played much better in the past, especially on the defensive line. It seems like the goals have definitely thrown them off pace. And number 8 on top of the ball for 67. A nice run up on top of the left side. He's going to look for a way to switch. Still holding on to that ball. Switches rather nicely to the number 18. 18 with his fancy footwork. Not enough. Goes out, but still will recoup the throw-in. Not a small man. According to one research coming out of the University of Denmark, players that average 1 foot, 1.78 tend to get 80% more fouls called against them. That's according to over a 20-year research with UEFA games, clearly indicating a height bias with match officials. LGQV now recoups the ball, and it's a goal kick. Cleared up to Alexei on the defensive side. Alexei going to send that ball up to the middle. Ball sent up. And it's kicked out for a 67 throw-in. Back up to Idris. Clearly sends it over, but intercepted by Lebrec with a nice counter opportunity. Here's his chance now to get back another point. Defense is on top of it. Clearly defended. Sami Dodelan, that's Alexi's brother. Two sets of brothers on this team. The Dodelans and the Baronis. And nice long ball there. Right into the foot of the keeper. He clears that ball on top of the left side. 80 minutes in, and we have a 3-1 game for LGQV. Oh, a nice opportunity for Baroni. And here comes, oh, and there's that elusive goal that they were looking for. It's now a 4-1 game. A very nice goal by Baroni, his second of the evening. Open net opportunity, just took advantage of that to let that ball slide way past Santiago, to his dismay. Definitely not happy at this point in time, but that was a good little play for Baroni to take advantage of. We now have a 4-1 game, 81st minute of play. Montreal 67 is going to look to try to get back some of those points, claw back the goal average. Oh, and he falls to the floor. LGQV gets access to it. Little tugging there. And the referee clearly saw the tugging. And it will be a 67 advantage on that foul. Player falls to the ground. LGQV picks up that ball. Sends it over on top of the left side. Ball is going to drop. And players pushed to the ground. Looks like a foul there. Referee sprinting over to talk to his linesman. Doesn't seem like anything is there. You're watching the Premiership de Montreal here at the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. The other teams are starting to warm up on the side for the next game. Another shot on net, just missed wide. Recouping that ball. Defense is going to give them a hard time. It just goes out for a corner kick. Idris was there to put a foot on that. Opportunity now. 67 gets the ball on that. Tries to defend. Number 8 on the right side. Going to look for a way to get out of there. Over to Luis. Luis is going to... Number 27. Oh, pushed. The referee says no. He stepped on the ball. He's a bit upset. Doesn't quite understand what's going on. Questionable call there. And definitely to the frustration of Montreal 67. LGQV still on top of that ball. And just gone wide. Shot on net. 67 is definitely struggling and has had a bit of a struggle this season. They have the talent, but they're just not connecting at the right level. Offense seems rather strong. There's some good young lads on the squad. Defense seems a little questionable. Looks like their player Brune is surely missed here. Number 8 there now with some fancy footwork, trying to get in. Alexi on top of that ball, moves it up to Lebrec. Lebrec moves it back over to Sami Dodelan, number 66. Alexi now back into the game and moving around. 27, back up to Lebrec. Lebrec is going to look for someone in the middle, and that's Baroni. Baroni pushing it through to number 8. Opportunity here to make it 5 goals. Can they take it? Dangerous position, but the big number 18 is there to clear. Number 8 back on top of it for 67. Plays the ball through over to number 27. Opportunity to cross. Oh, he just missed wide. He's upset about that. Completely missed his opportunity. Missed his call there. And it goes out for a goal kick. We can clearly see Les Elephants warming up for their next game. Ball is sent up deep. 67. '67 is crossed in. Lebrec is there. Lebrec clears the ball just off of the head of the 67 attack. And it's going to go out for an LGQV throw-in. Just a little less than 4 minutes to go in a 4-1 game. Ball sent in. Here it is. Here's an opportunity now. Very, very nice. Vlad is there. Just goes out for an LGQV throw-in at a dangerous spot on the field. LGQV is definitely going to look for a way to capitalize on this defensive error and try to get another goal in before the time is up. Let's see what they can do as he leisurely walks over with the ball. Ball sent in. Now played. Ball moving around. Opportunity. Sent just wide and out for Santiago to get a goal kick at the 87th minute of play. We have a 4-1 game, 3 goals up for LGQV over Montreal 67. Doesn't really reflect the efforts. Montreal 67 has simply been unlucky with a rather poor defense. But the efforts by the young lad at the front, number 18, number 8, very, very good efforts from the Montreal 67 crew. Number 8 still on top of it. Both number 8s are playing the ball. Montreal 67 on top of that ball, looking to clear. Oh, nicely played up, but Alexi was there first, and he's going to play that ball up in the middle and look for an opportunity to get over to his attacker. Baroni's there. Oh, nice opportunity, but just wide, and it'll go out for a Santiago kick-in. Santiago kicks it back in over to Luis, his defender. Ball moves up. Here comes the ball now on the middle side. Number 8 is on top of it. LGQV has access. Looking to play it over. LGQV once again, number 8. Going to try to take a shot. No, switches sides over to the number 12, but he's on an offside position. And that's going to be called back at the dying minute of the game. Montreal 67 is going to try to get a ball going. Try to play that up as quickly as possible. Idris on top of the ball, over on the left side. Trying to move it in. Turnover now. Vladimir on top of the ball. Well, being played in. Still on. Oh, just wide over the head of Santiago, and it will be out for a goal kick. 30 seconds to go here. Ball played up to the defensive side. Going to be challenged by the LGQV, but that ball is sent up to the middle. 67 changing side over on the right, number 8. And he's going to play the long ball. And just off of the head of the LGQV. 67 on top of that ball. Once again looking for a way in. LGQV playing it over. And there's the end of the game. Final score is LGQV 4, Montreal 67 1. Thank you for watching. This is Robert McCafferty signing out.